You want basketball? We got you.
What about plays on the turf? We got you covered.
Or maybe even a knock right out of the park.
We give you our takes on the latest sports news, music, and anything trending around the world.
You are now in the clutch with Nia
and Malik. What is going on, guys? We are back in the Clutch Podcast, episode 18. Nia.
18.
Hey, man, episode.
Okay.
Couldn't do it any better.
Yeah.
Gotta show respect to my guy. Nia, what is going on? What's popping?
Not much. Malik Brown just, out here trying to survive.
Living, right?
You know? Just another day.
Yeah, man.
In quarantine.
Quarantine.
Are we still in quarantine, or are we like in timeout still, or is it your timeout with restrictions? Are we quarantined with restrictions now?
I think it's different strokes for different folks right now.
Okay. Because here in Atlanta, it just seems like everybody's doing what they want to do.
My grandma sent me a text message earlier and was like, make sure you keep wearing your mask. I heard Atlanta's getting worse. I'm like, bro, when is it going to get any better?
Until people know how to sit in the house. But
gosh.
now everything has opened.
Everything.
I even walked in a gas station yesterday. I don't go anywhere without my mask. I keep the thing on me.
Gotta keep that thing on me.
Keep that thing on me. If it ain't the hand sanitizer, it's the mask. Okay? But I walked in the freaking gas station and on the door it says mask required.
Yeah.
People just walking in and out.
I mean, that's the gas station, man. I'm pretty sure, you got the homeless coming in with no mask probably. You got people, man. It's a lot of stuff that go on in gas stations.
Yeah.
It's a lot of weird stuff.
A lot of weird stuff. The only normal gas station, I never have an issue or never, be harassed at is Quick Trip.
Yeah, Quick Trip, yeah.
Quick Trip.
They're more than the gas station, though.
They are.
They're more than the gas station, so they standards kind of up there. But
okay.
You go into a random,
BP
or
Chevron.
a Texaco.
Oh, don't go to a Sitco.
Yeah, I don't go to Sitkos. I stay away from those Sitkos, man.
Yeah.
They don't look good.
Yeah.
They don't look the best. For gas or
it'll mess up your tank.
But you know what's crazy? Quick Trip is the one place I do not want to go to get for gas. Nah. No.
For prices?
The gas is not good.
Well, tell me something. Malik, you were talking to a woman here. As long as my little Elantra can get up and down the street, we're good.
So
Quick Trip gas isn't good?
I put Quick Trip gas in for it's Monday, right? I put it in my tank. I fill my tank up. It's probably gone by probably Wednesday or Thursday.
Wow.
Half full, quarter full, yeah. It's not good. It's water.
Well, I really just be going there for the snacks. But every now and then I do get a little gas.
Taquitos.
No, you need to try their donuts. Hands down, their donuts are better than Krispy Kreme. I'm not lying, Malik Brown.
She tripping, yo.
I'm going to bring you.
She tripping.
No.
You tripping.
I'm going to bring you some donuts.
You tripping.
Their donuts are good, Malik.
Better than Krispy Kreme?
I believe so.
You must be going up. You go to the Krispy Kreme up here on West.
I do not go to the Krispy Kreme.
Why not?
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me tell you about my one experience, my terrible experience I had there a couple weeks ago. Me and a friend, we went to Krispy Kreme out there.
Yeah.
We we're going to get some donuts. Hot sign is on. We get the donuts. The donuts are cold.
They're not hot, huh?
So my friend is like, excuse me, why aren't our donuts hot? And she's like, oh, the hot sign's only on for the chocolate donuts or something like that. I said, you know what? I'm calling corporate.
When they do that?
I'm calling, but they make up any of their kind of rules.
Yeah, you're right. What time did you go?
It's like 8:00. 8 or 9. The hot sign was on though.
Yeah, they usually hot around that time. Yeah.
Well, they did. So you know what?
And who gives? When did they ever do that? When is?
I couldn't believe it. I said, this is ghetto.
Well, we are talking about Wesley Chapel. So
we are.
We got 2 McDonald's that very bad.
Mm-hmm.
Got a Church's
Terrible.
Chicken that thing. Hey, that Church's Chicken is legendary. That Church's Chicken been there
Forever. Forever. The Popeyes too.
The Popeyes, yeah.
The JJ's.
KFC's been there for a minute. That's really it though. I think everything else kind of. I remember it used to be a Wendy's up there. It used to be a Wendy's and a Texaco.
Oh my goodness.
But that Wendy's was bad, man. Yeah. I used to go there as a kid and like the bread would be like stuck to the meat and they would have extra ketchup and pickles and I hate pickles on my sandwich. So all right, guys, we're not gonna do this. We gonna go straight. No, we're not doing this. We gonna go straight to Clutch Update. I'm not arguing with you today.
You're one of those
I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you.
You're one of those people.
Guys, Clutch Update. All right, guys, we are back with Clutch Update, and Nia, it's about to go down. NBA Finals is finally here. Lakers and Heat.
But before we get into the preview, we got to give it up for the Denver Nuggets because they fought really, really hard.
Oh, man. It's like when they lost, they weren't even like bashing them. They was like, you know, the Nuggets did good. They sent the Clippers home. It was all respect.
Yeah.
It was all respect.
Yeah.
And they deserve it. I mean, that's a young team, and I think they're going to be really good in the future. They got Jamal Murray balled out, Jokic, Michael Porter coming alive. Tony Craig. They just got a lot of young, good pieces on that team. So I think they're gonna be a problem in the upcoming years.
Yeah, no, for real, definitely. It's the end of an era. Like these younger teams, they're coming in. They got a lot of energy.
Yeah,
they're hungry. Yeah. So it'll be interesting. But no, shout out to the Nuggets for an incredible season. They really left it all out on the court. Jamal Murray gave all that he could.
Everything, literally.
He had a bruised knee, bruised foot, you know? So, I mean, he put it out there. They should be proud.
Is he a top 10 point guard now? Because I'm telling you, before the bubble, I wasn't having it.
Why, though? Because I thought he had he was doing pretty good in the regular season.
He's inconsistent to me. He's very inconsistent. And I thought he was going to do the same thing this playoff. But I mean, he did good last postseason.
He did.
So
and that was his first postseason.
That was his first. Yeah. So I mean,
I think also too that the bubble really helped a lot of these guys to stay focused. A
lot of people, yeah.
Maybe he just wasn't as focused as to why he was so inconsistent. But we did see a different level of him. So I hope that a lot of these players have learned, like, okay, I gotta lock in
it's time
all
to go.
season.
It's time to go.
Because then you get rewarded at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Jimmy Butler, for instance. You know, he has always created a plan. They went from calling him a nuisance in the locker room. A cancer.
A cancer.
In the locker room to now you're headed to your first NBA Finals.
Exactly.
When all this guy wanted was to be a part of a team who, number one, was going to focus and lock in.
True.
And has intentions to win a championship. I feel like he was around a bunch of guys that were just doing it just because, like, hey, we hoop, whatever, we win, we lose. Yeah. It is what it is. That you know, and a lot of these guys, the culture. Yeah. These guys had this mindset like, well, we're not a championship bound team. You know, I'm just here for the check.
Yeah, true.
So, you know, but anyways, back to the finals preview.
First of all, I'm going to say it. I did not expect the Heat to be here. I'm just going to go out and say it. I had the Bucks in 7 and I had the Celtics in 7, and they proved me wrong both times. So
yeah, I mean,
I just didn't see it.
I had high hopes for the Heat, though.
See it.
I didn't say finals, but I definitely knew they were playoff bound and they were going to make a really good stamp. Yeah. In regards to the playoffs. Yeah. But to make it to the finals, this should show y'all a lot. But it's also going to be interesting how so many storylines pop out with LeBron, Pat Riley.
I love that one.
That's juicy.
That's the best one right
there. That's the best one.
Because apparently Pat Riley had some issues with him leaving.
He did.
He was like,
he told LeBron, like,
you making a mistake.
Yeah. You'll never be successful without me. And guess what LeBron went on to do?
This might be one of his secret motivations, because LeBron, it seemed like every year he has some type of like secret thing that keeps him going. I know when he won with Cleveland, I think he was talking about somebody had said that he wasn't going to be able to do it, and I think he was talking about Pat Riley. So the fact that he get to play Pat Riley, we might see we might see different LeBron, man.
What's also funny too is I have read that Pat Riley had congratulated him in 2016 when he won, and LeBron didn't text him back. So yeah, I mean it's personal. It's personal. I don't think it's personal for Eric, but you know it's still always gonna be some love because I know they had a really good relationship. But
shoot, I think he tried to get him out. He tried to get him out when he first got there. I know they were talking about he wanted Pat Riley to coach.
I remember.
He wanted Pat Riley to coach.
Remember.
That's what I heard. I don't know if it was rumor, but he wanted him to coach, and he wasn't having it. But you know, everywhere LeBron go, or everywhere besides the Heat, it's been a coaching change.
It has.
And Pat Riley was like, "I'm not having that. You're gonna stick with this guy." Right. But everybody else, he been David Blatt, Ty Lue.
Right.
I'm talking about Frank Vogel. All these head coaches. I mean. It don't really matter who coached LeBron. LeBron gonna get his. It's LeBron's system. It's not the coach system.
It is. But I mean, LeBron James is 35 years old.
35.
This is his 10th
10
finals appearance.
In what, 70-some finals? It's been 70-some finals, and he'd been 10 of them.
And the only reason why he missed it last year is because he was injured.
Yeah.
So this is greatness. Like, I mean, we are about to witness history because LeBron could be the first player in NBA history to win 3 championships with 3 different teams.
Not 2.
3.
It's so crazy because if you really think about it, if you just switch sides, it could have been Kawhi to do the same thing. But Kawhi gone now.
Oh, wow.
Kawhi could have did the same exact thing.
But he got
help.
Well,
he got help.
He does. And also for Kawhi, it could be possible where he can one up Bron.
He
got a lot of fuel still left in his tank. You know, Bron is starting to wind down.
Yeah.
But it won't be the same.
Yeah, because LeBron didn't. Yeah.
It won't be the same effect.
He ain't made it to 10 finals.
No. I mean, come on now. Recorded his 27th career triple-double. He's almost close to Magic Johnson, who has 30 right now. Yeah. I mean, this man's incredible.
Stop hating, man. Y'all,
greatness.
And they still be hating.
They do. Pure greatness.
Y'all be talking about how many finals he lost. How many finals he been in? Look at the teams he had to play. Man.
Man.
So, who you got? Who you got?
I got Lakers in 7. And I'm going to tell you this. This is just my opinion. I really want it for the Lakers because this is such an historical year.
Yeah, it is.
Because you lost Kobe Bryant at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, true.
Rest in peace, Mamba. You sat out for 4.5 months because of a global pandemic. In the bubble, trying to adjust.
All that.
Trying to play without fans, trying to stay healthy. Yeah. And they pushed through. They have beat the odds. So many people have counted out the Lakers
every
this year.
series.
Every series.
I did it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all did it though.
I did it because they did not look good.
No.
In those first couple bubble games.
No.
But they got it together. So I do like Lakers in 7. I'm gonna go 6.
Okay.
This Heat team is. They not gonna lay down. That's one thing about this. That's one thing I have learned. I have learned not to count the Heat out because they do not lay down, and they got some dogs on their team.
Yeah, them kids are hungry.
Tyler Hero has been playing amazing.
A rookie.
He's a rookie.
A rookie.
And he was balling out.
A rookie.
You got Duncan Robinson.
Bam
has came in. Bam is gonna be something in the future.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jimmy Goran. After Goran been on the Heat for a long time, and nobody has said anything about Goran.
Nope.
And he is showing his tail off now.
Yep.
Then you got Jay Crowder, you got Kelly Olynyk. This team, and it's all because of the culture. Like we talked about, it's the culture. It's Eric Spoelstra. They don't need a big time guy to do any of this. Like you just have to buy into the system.
You do.
So it's system versus LeBron, and can LeBron beat the system? That's really what it is. So
they're definitely. I know these games. It's gonna be everybody's coming for blood.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot. I already know. So I mean, we have 2 weeks left basically in the NBA season.
They said Spoelstra gonna coach his butt off since he off against LeBron.
Of course. And you know what's gonna be really, really unique about this is the fact that, of course, everyone I'm sure has studied LeBron as a player.
Yeah.
You know, Eric was his coach.
Yeah. So
true. He may know some type of way to.
Yeah.
You know.
Very true.
Then
Very
again,
true.
I mean, it's LeBron we're talking about here.
Yeah,
so
you can't really out coach LeBron. Like, it's kind of hard. I don't think I've ever seen a team that, I mean, besides the Warriors, I guess, but they didn't have all them. They had about 5 All-Stars on their team. They don't count, but I gotta go Lakers. I'm gonna go Lakers in 6.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Lakers in 6.
You know what I would want to see though from this Heat team is that they pick up Udonis Haslem at the end of the season to at least some type of coaching position somewhere.
He done been on the teams
forever since I was in elementary school, a kid.
He had the braids and he
everything.
Yeah,
OG,
so
straight up.
He definitely got to get a job with them for sure.
Yes, no, for sure.
Wait, did he say he was gonna retire? He said
retire?
retire.
Well, I don't know.
He should have retired about 3 years ago, but I mean, he don't really play.
He doesn't.
He just sit on the bench
and just coach.
Yeah,
you might as well just pay him.
Yeah.
I mean, you're paying him regardless, but pay him to coach. Or to do something, some type of position.
Yeah.
Number one, he's from Miami, so
true.
You know, and number two, I mean, he, regardless of which, no matter how many superstars have came through Miami Heat, you cannot say the Heat without saying Udonis Haslem.
True.
Period.
Yeah.
So
the Udonis Haslem.
Yeah.
All right.
Whew.
That is our finals preview, guys.
That's right.
And you know what? We're gonna go to WNBA.
WNBA Finals.
Fire going there too.
We do.
So Seattle swept Minnesota.
Yep.
Did you expect the sweep?
I did. The Lynx are a really young team.
Yeah.
I feel like in the next couple of years they'll be up next.
True.
You know, just going off of the history, amazing coach, amazing system, amazing program. You have such a young team. You have Crystal Dangerfield. You got Nafisa Collier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you have these young guns who are hungry for it.
Yeah.
And guarantee you, and I believe that Crystal Dangerfield is coming back for blood next season for sure.
Yeah. I didn't expect the Lynx to be that good this year, honestly.
Yeah,
but
I think a lot of people
really showed their butts off this
year.
year.
Yeah. So applause to them too, because that was
they just ran into the wrong team. Because Brianna and Sue, they
not playing fair.
They wasn't having it.
Not playing fair. I mean, Stewie had 31 points,
31, 6 rebounds, 6 assists.
And I mean, remember, she's coming back from freaking Achilles tendon tear.
Exactly.
She is playing like it's nothing.
Sue was 39, still hooping like
yes. So they're eager to win another title. You know, they missed it last year.
Yeah.
They didn't have Breeze. So it'll be interesting, but we got game 5. We still got a really, really good game coming up.
Seattle chilling and
they chilling.
Waiting for aces in the sun.
Whew. Now, I was so happy to see Angel McCoughtry in her bag.
She was going off.
She was going in. Now, the first half of that game was so scrappy. It was so intense. I know Alyssa Thomas got a tech because her and Angel got into it a little bit. But, Angel McCoughtry, 29 points.
That's what she do.
This is what she does. And here's the thing. Angel has always been built different.
Yeah.
She's always been like this.
Yeah.
And so I'm loving to see her growth as in her maturity and stuff like that when it comes to her being on the court.
Yeah.
You know, calming down her temper and, you know, not getting so overworked about a call. And, you know, vintage Angel, she was so passionate, and she really wanted this championship. Now you're with a team and you also have a coach who's going to build a system to make sure you get that championship. And I really want Angel to get this championship because for the simple fact that, number one, she took some really great advice from Elena Deladon before the season. I mean, not before the season, before the game Sunday. She even joked during halftime with Sue Bird. And she was like, I got Sue Bird powers now.
Give me some of them powers.
So, I mean, you know, the Aces are without their 6th Woman of the Year, De'Erica Hamby.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know. It really, really sucks.
Somebody got to step up.
And she did. She did. She went off for 29 points. I mean, like I said, Angel was drafted number 1 to Atlanta in 2009. You know, she led Atlanta to the WNBA Finals 2010, 2011, and 2013. And she could have 2018 if she didn't get hurt. Man. So it's her time. She deserves a ring.
She done put the time in for real.
She did. And we talked about this last episode with E and Yakiri. Yeah. And it's like, yo, Atlanta owes Angel something. Y'all better retire her jersey. A statue or something.
See, we need to see something.
What she's done for the Atlanta Dream and what she's done for the city of Atlanta, you're rarely going to find that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I want to see her win, man. She deserves it. Especially she's getting up in age. She just turned 34. Yeah. You know, not saying like she's going to retire anytime soon, but she deserves a freaking ring.
Yeah, she does. She does. So I'm assuming you're going to go with the Aces.
Now, wait a minute now.
You're going to go with the Aces.
Here's the thing.
That's what it sounds like.
Here's the thing, though. I don't know who, because I want it for Connecticut as well, because they made it to the finals last year, fell short. Mm-hmm. They were the underdog team last year. They are the underdog team again this year, you know, because they started out 0-5 and people were already counting them out.
Yeah.
So they got this new team. They got a couple new pieces, I should say. Not a new team, but new pieces added. You know, putting DeWanna Bonner in the system and trying to figure out how they're going to implement her and make sure she gets, you know, her wind in. And so now they figured out that system. And I mean, I love it, from Alyssa Thomas pushing through with the 2 torn labrums and a dislocated shoulder. I mean, come on.
These injuries, these women be going through these injuries and they come back like nothing happened.
Like, but she's playing with 2 torn labrums.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Ridiculous. So when I see stuff like that, that's hard. That's dedication. You're doing this for your team.
Put some respect on it.
For real. No, for real. Put some respect on these women's names, because they be out here hooping. So either way it goes, I want to see both teams win. Of course, only one team can actually go to the finals, but I'm just looking for a good game. I really don't know.
Okay, so if you can't tell me who you got for Game 5, at least who does Seattle want? Who do you think Seattle wants?
Oh, Seattle wants the Aces.
They want the Aces.
They want the Aces.
They want the Aces because they...
It's definitely going to be...
It's the better matchup?
It's a better matchup.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right. All right, so we're going to be betting on that.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all heard it here. The first game we're releasing on Thursday.
What's the first game? Friday? Is it the first game on Friday?
Well, I feel like it would. I don't know. Good question. I didn't look that up.
It might be, because I think they said Friday.
Okay.
I think they said Friday.
Because the Aces and Sun will play Tuesday night. So once we release the episode, they would already have played. But anyways, okay. NFL Week 3. Oh boy, what is wrong with your team, the Atlanta Falcons? You know what? I'm requesting a trade right now from the Atlanta Falcons fan base.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm looking for a new team right now. I don't know where I'm going to go, but hey, right now, this is public service announcement. I have put in my request for a trade. Because what is this?
It's like you're sitting there watching TV and you're sitting there, you watch 3.5 quarters of great football from the Falcons. And it seems like when that 7-minute mark hits, everything that they just did for like an hour and a half just like disappears. And people say it's the coaching. Some people say it's the players. I say it's both.
It's both. The
And
locker room
don't make sense.
I feel like everybody's not on one accord either.
No.
That's another thing.
They're not.
I don't feel like they're on one accord. You got a couple players saying it ain't good in the locker room.
Yeah.
And you got other players saying, we're fine. We're just having a terrible week. We're standing behind DQ.
That's what I don't like.
Yeah.
They said that last year when they kept losing.
It's time to let that narrative go.
It's like somebody is going in the locker room telling them, okay, guys, make sure you say that you're standing up for Dan Quinn so he can keep his job. Stop standing up for a guy that can't coach. He can't coach.
Not them blowing a 15-point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Not them losing on Arthur Blank's birthday.
Yeah.
Not them losing on the owner's birthday.
They did that.
They are the first team to lose twice in one season holding a 15-plus point lead. How embarrassing. How embarrassing.
I don't know what to say anymore. Like, it's like I've been repeating myself the past 2 weeks. And, I mean, shout out to Nick Foles, man. Nick Foles just always finds a way to just beat the Falcons. Because when he was with the Eagles, he was beating the Falcons. Now he came in the fourth quarter and beat the Falcons. He scored. He had three touchdowns in 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
4 minutes.
Because
easy work.
Mitchell wasn't cutting it.
Nah.
No.
That's what. And that was the one thing I was scared of. I was like, bro, if they put Nick Foles in, the Falcons may be toast.
They were toast.
So it really sucks to be a Falcons fan right now.
And you want to know what's crazy? The Bears don't even really have a set quarterback right now.
Have a set quarterback. They don't really have that much on offense, if we're being honest.
Come on.
But the Falcons find a way to make teams look good. So apparently the Bears had offense on Sunday. So
yeah. So let me ask you this, because you kind of already answered this question. Number one, who needs to go from the Falcons? And two, what changes do they need to make in order to turn the season around? Because we are 0-3. I'm sorry, not we. They are 0-3 right now. Sorry. That has nothing to do with me.
Trade pending.
That has nothing to do with me.
Trade pending.
I am neutral. 0-3 right now. So what do they need to do in order to turn the season around?
Get rid of Dan Quinn.
Okay.
Get rid of Thomas Dimitroff. I'm not going to be dramatic and say get rid of the whole team, but that's the first step. Get rid of Dan Quinn and get rid of Thomas Dimitroff, because they have failed to do the right thing these past 2 weeks. These past 2 seasons. 3 if we're being honest. 3 seasons.
Definitely 3.
What I don't know what they need. They just need to know how to play a full 4 quarters. That's it. If they learn how to play a full 4 quarters, they would be 2-1 right now. They'd be 2-1. We'll be talking about, oh man, the Falcons look good. They did this and that. But we're talking about they just blew a 16 and a 15-point lead back-to-back weeks.
So how many more games are you giving DQ? Because I'm like,
I thought he was going to get fired last night.
That's what I was thinking. Because I'm like, yo, you did this on this man's birthday. Come on.
All right, so check me out. They play the Packers next. That's not pretty.
God.
Which means he's got to go. He got to go. He got to go after the Packers game. He has to. I don't know why he's still here. Anyway, man.
Cowboys Seahawks. Russell Wilson. That's all I have to say.
Russell, last name Wilson. Russell Wilson is the only quarterback in NFL history to throw 4 touchdown passes in each of the team's first 3 games.
Black excellence.
Man, I want to live the life that Russell Wilson lives.
Such a beautiful life.
He has the woman. He has the kids.
That's what happens when you are a God-fearing and wholesome man.
Yeah.
That's what happens. That's what rewards you when you are faithful. And I don't mean to get, too spiritual in this, but that's what happens when you are faithful.
Yeah.
You are hardworking.
Yeah.
And you're dang on good at your job.
And on the other hand, you got Future that's got baby mamas trying to pay
what I'm
money
saying?
and all this stuff.
But you always gonna be rewarded when you a good person, because he stepped up. He's taking care of baby Future.
Yeah.
Now you got 2 additions added. You got Wynn. You got Sienna. I'm sure there's another one somewhere down the line. Man. You have a beautiful wife, a beautiful life. Gosh. Sierra,
teach me, Russell.
Sierra, what's your prayer, sis?
No, what did you say?
What did both of you say? So me and my future husband, we praying for the same thing, because this is beautiful. But the Seahawks defense is not that great.
It's not.
But when Russell does his part on offense, it makes up for it.
It doesn't matter.
It's crazy. Now they might get caught slipping one game or a couple games.
True.
So they definitely need to tighten up that defense. But they lost a 15-point lead in the second half. Come on.
The Cowboys are a good team.
They are.
On paper. The Cowboys have always been a good team on paper. When you go on the field, the Cowboys look like the Falcons. Matter of fact, no, because the Falcons look good on paper. The Falcons do look good on paper. They look like Who's a bad team right now? Not even the Dolphins. The Dolphins are good. Dang, bro, I can't think of a bad team in the NFL right now. The Washington football team.
The Washington football team. There you go. Didn't they just lose?
They did just lose. They lost to the Browns.
Yeah.
And the Browns have been a laughing stock for a couple years now. So,
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it was a good game. Like you said, the Seahawks defense does need to tighten up. The Cowboys defense.
Yes.
They don't have a defense either.
Their defense is terrible.
But it was an offensive battle.
It was.
So,
but the Cowboys kept turning it over. So,
yeah.
And then you got Jamal Adams, Jordan Brooks. They both left the games with injuries. That's an L.
Boy, it's been a lot of injuries like these past 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's very heartbreaking because you got dudes tearing the ACLs. Some doing Tariq Cohen tore his ACL yesterday. It's a lot of big players that's getting injured too. So please, y'all stay safe, man.
Stay safe
please.
And stay healthy.
Yeah, for real.
For real.
All right, Nia. College football.
Whoop, whoop.
Georgia and Arkansas.
All right. So when the first half when I was watching the game, I was like, this does not look good at all. Of course, I was slipping back and forth between that and LSU, but I know a lot of people were giving the kid DeJuan Mathis a lot of hell.
They was giving him work.
They were giving him hell. He struggled in the season opener, and he was eventually replaced by Stetson Bennett, which is a walk-on. Now, Stetson has a really, really unique story because he was actually, in 2017, he was redshirted.
Yeah.
He went to junior college. He went to Jones County JUCO in 2018. He did well there. And then he came back to Georgia, and he was a backup for Jake Fromm. So...
it's really supposed to be his job then.
Yeah, I mean...
Honest, they just put DeJuan.
He did pretty good. I mean, despite that with DeJuan Mathis, again, he completed 8 of 17 passes for 55 yards. He threw an interception. Stetson did not. He actually completed 20 of 29 passes of 211 yards, scored 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions. But JT Daniels is supposed to be back this weekend. He's supposed to be cleared. He just got cleared. So,
hurry up.
Yeah. They play Auburn this weekend. This upcoming weekend. Huge game for these guys.
They got to win that one.
Yeah. So it's good timing that JT is coming back. But again, let's not give DeJuan a hard time because a lot of things that did happen wasn't his fault.
Yeah, true.
I think again it was his first game.
He's inexperienced.
Season opener. Yeah.
He don't really got it. I mean, and it's one thing. The one thing that's gonna keep the Bulldogs for being the team that they want to be, that defense is really good. So if that defense continues to be what it needs to be, the offense really just they could be smooth selling. It's just it's got to be the defense to step up, honestly.
Yeah.
But it was 7-5 in the first half. That's not a football score.
So
7-5.
It was so bad. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I was like, am I looking at a football team or am I looking at a basketball score? I was like, I don't know. But they were supposed to win, so they were what? I think they were like 28-point favorites to win the game. So I mean,
yeah,
they did.
It was still bad, but I'm glad they pulled through. Same day, same time, Mississippi State, LSU. Mississippi State came through with the 44-34 win. What are your thoughts? Because they were giving Miles hell too on Twitter.
He ain't it.
Okay.
He not.
I mean, he got
it.
sacked 7 times.
They missing Joe Burrow. They missing him bad, man. But I mean, at the same time, they lost a lot. They lost a lot of players, to the draft.
Not to mention, you still got some players who are trying to get over COVID too.
Yeah, true. Yeah, they don't got Jamar. He opted out.
Opted out.
So, I mean, what did you expect?
Yeah.
But on the other hand, KJ Costello, though.
Wow. Do you believe that KJ Costello is the best quarterback Mike Leach has ever had?
I heard that.
Okay.
I heard that, and I'm going to roll with it.
Okay.
And that's crazy. 623 yards?
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that in my life.
No. That was incredible.
And 3 receivers went over 100 yards. That Yo, they put on the clinic.
They did.
They put on the clinic against LSU.
I'm excited to see what they do this season because stop sleeping on these guys.
Yeah, true.
You know, still early though. Kansas State, Oklahoma. Kansas State upset at Oklahoma 38-35. Kansas State didn't even know if they were even going to have enough players available at all position groups, Malik, because players were tested positive for COVID.
Yo, we gonna hear something like this every week about COVID and
took
out this player, this player, that player.
That's gonna get annoying too.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
because eventually it's just like, dang, like this is how it's gonna go all season.
That's what they wanted, though. They wanted to play football, so they should have been doing the right thing.
That's true.
But it seemed like Kansas State didn't need nobody because Deuce Vaughn had 129 receiving yards and 45 rushing yards and touchdowns. So he was really the only player that needed to do something for them to win.
Yeah.
And Spencer Rattler, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Give or take.
This was their first ever road win against a top 3 team in the AP poll. In the AP poll,
bro.
First ever win for a top 3 team in the AP poll.
All these upsets.
They upset Oklahoma last year, though. Wow. And turnovers is what killed Oklahoma.
I'm saying, yeah.
Too many turnovers.
Yep, they missing a lot of players, bro.
Spencer Rattler.
The Rattler.
The Rattler. You're stupid. All right, on to some MLB news. Braves is like our only team right here in Atlanta that is not disappointing us right now. They are the NL East champs. They just finished the regular season this week. I really think that they just have to stay consistent. They got to stay healthy. They have the second best offense in the majors right now. So
they did this last year.
Yeah, they did.
They did. They did. Know what happened?
But the bullpen.
You know what happened?
It was the bullpen that really messed them up. The bullpen is a lot better this year, and the offense does look good now. But you are right. They did pull this last year.
What did they do? 11? Was it 11 runs in the first inning?
Terrible. It was. Oh my God! I remember watching this too. I remember watching this game, and I was like, "Bro, what is going on?"
Why?
The bullpen. It was trash. The bullpen was complete garbage.
They can't do that this year.
No.
Not after what we've been going through with the Falcons. And then, Hawks been back from mini camp. I guess that's a positive. But we need somebody to get us something. We need something here.
Okay. So, this is what I want to ask you, too. Do you believe in the Atlanta curse? Because right now,
for sure.
all I seen was Michael Vick
for sure
memes. Like, until you do right by me.
But I don't think it's Michael Vick. Like, what?
I think it's a curse that happens. It was a Dominique Wilkin curse.
True. But yeah, people keep saying Michael Vick. Like, what do you mean do right? The dude, he was doing something illegal and he got caught doing it. It's not like he had to go. What we supposed to keep a man? How long he served in jail? About a year or something?
Okay, wait.
We supposed to keep him on the team?
No. I think more people are upset because he did all this time. Like, he was in prison as if, like, he just did an armed robbery on somebody. True. So I think a lot of people think that it was harsh. His sentencing was harsh.
Maybe, yeah. Okay.
And I guess the way things had transpired. True. But people, we got to go back and look at the documentary. He was on his high horse. Yeah. He was really feeling himself.
Wrong people around him. So he needed this.
Recipe
for disaster. So
yeah, I think he needed this time. Now, eventually people are, they're not going to let go of, he's a dog killer.
Yeah. True.
Just to make him look like he's just this villain. Sure. He made a terrible mistake, And
he had to pay for it.
And he did. Let it go.
They won't, because people still hate Matt Ryan to this day, and we all know why. We all know we don't like. We all know because he's not Michael Vick.
Yeah. And well, wait a minute.
That's the thing. I'm telling you, that is the thing. The fact people don't like Matt Ryan It's because he's not Michael Vick.
No, Matt Ryan is just being Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan's not a bad quarterback.
He's not a bad quarterback, but he
better than Michael Vick.
You think he's better than Michael Vick? You think Matt Ryan is better than... This is going to be a discussion.
If Michael Vick was on that 2016 team, they would have not went to the Super Bowl. I guarantee. Michael Vick cannot throw. He can only run.
He can run. He can run.
He
can
does
run
not.
The heck out of a
cannot
ball.
throw. I'm telling you, it's because he's not Michael Vick. He's not Michael Vick. So people are like, "Oh man, we need a running quarterback. We are so obsessed with the running quarterback."
I mean, that's all we knew though.
Well, we got to get rid
up
of
the seats. But I mean,
Matt
ain't filling them up.
Running quarterbacks don't get you nowhere. Look at Lamar Jackson.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So you think Matt Ryan deserves to still be on the team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody, I don't understand, because the past 3 weeks, people have been blaming Matt Ryan for the losses.
He always gets blamed, though.
Matt Ryan is the reason they were up 15 and 16 points.
He always gets blamed, though.
Why? It's the defense. It's the coaching.
It's easier to blame Matt.
Because he's the quarterback.
Pretty much. I mean, that's what it all boils down to. That's like, think about it. When a basketball team loses,
it's the point guard.
It's the point guard.
It's the point guard.
So, I mean.
If it ain't LeBron.
Exactly. So, I mean, I get it. I don't know.
This is a great conversation to have, because we've been having this conversation for a while now, and people still have not got it in their heads.
See, that's how you know the Falcons toxic, because we were talking about the Braves, and we didn't.
How did we start talking about?
Jump back to the Falcons because they're toxic.
Yeah, you're right.
They're toxic.
Yeah.
Anyways, to wrap up our MLB, Dodgers NL West champs. Oh my gosh, I'm tongue tied today. Cubs are NL Central champs. So I don't know. They have the Braves at 7% at the World Series odds. They have the Dodgers at 29%. Dodgers is my team.
Prove them wrong, please.
Yeah.
I'm begging you. I need something good. I don't even watch baseball like that. I just want something good to happen for Atlanta. I'm tired. I'm tired of being tired.
Don't hold your breath. That's all I gotta say. Don't hold your breath. That's all I gotta say. Don't hold your breath. But I do have a lot of faith. Atlanta, they got a real young team. They have a really, really good pitcher. He's a rookie.
Yeah.
Ian.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
They got a good team.
They got a squad.
They've had a good team for the past 3 years. They just can't get over the hump.
No.
That's it. That's with all Falcons. I mean, Atlanta teams. They can't get over the hump.
Please bullpen be good. Please be good. The bullpen was so poor last year. So poor.
11 innings. 11 in
so
one inning. 11 runs. 1 inning.
All right, y'all. We got You Gotta Be Kidding Me coming up next. Stay tuned.
Let's go, y'all. All right, guys, we are back with You Gotta Be Kidding Me, and it's not a better or a worse way to start than this guy Tory Lanez. So he dropped an album 2 days after Breonna Taylor's killers were not charged for her killing. And I mean, we already knew what the album was going. I didn't think he was going to drop that. I didn't think he was going to drop an album. I thought he was going to go on IG Live or something, talk about the situation. But the dude dropped a whole album. And did you hear the album?
I'm not listening to that.
I'm sorry.
Woo, you messed up asking me that one.
Listen. I was the nosy guy. I was the guy. I went and listened to it. Every song, I'm talking about every song, had something to do with the situation. I'm going to say
this guy is a straight up loser.
Why would he do that?
I wish that people would just pull his music from these platforms and everybody stop supporting him. The thing about it is like, you can't say that you love black women if you are even, and I'm not going to say for everyone who's listened to this album, but for people who, Meg has been through a lot.
Yeah.
She's had to prove herself over and over again, and she was the victim of the shooting. Oh, Meg Thee Stallion was the aggressor. Oh, she's lying.
Yeah.
Oh, she wasn't really shot.
That angry black woman. Y'all be claiming for. I swear.
I'm sick of it. Like, she was getting out of the car after they were arguing, and he said dance, BITCH. and shot her in the back of her feet. Come on now. Come on. So
why?
This is the thing, guys, is the fact that, like, honestly, if 2020 has not showed anyone anything, number one, yes, we have a long way to go in regards to unity and change and to stop racism.
Yes.
But it also starts with us as black people, black men, why are we protecting black women?
Hold these people accountable.
Why? Why is it that black women literally have to go through trauma and pain and still get put down?
Still don't get enough credit.
I don't get it.
Don't get appreciated.
So, I mean, it's just, I don't know. 2020, for me being a black woman, it's exhausting. It's disappointing. Yeah. It's heartbreaking because this year has showed us that this country does not value us.
Yeah.
They don't value us. It's exhausting. It's heartbreaking of how cruel this world is to us and how we are dismissed day in and day out when we constantly are used and abused, trying to protect our own, you know? And so I'm disappointed. I'm disgusted by the foul things I see daily on social media with all the negativity.
Every day.
Everybody's trying to figure out these celebrities' love lives and trying to make up their own narratives and stuff like that. Y'all weren't there.
Leave it alone.
Y'all weren't there. It should have been Tory shot Meg the Stallion over some stupid stuff. He's probably drunk. Shot her for no reason. Yeah. I don't care. Meg didn't have a gun. Meg didn't point a gun at him.
No gun or nothing.
If that probably would have been a different story because, it's in self-defense. But the fact that you shot her when she was walking away, she got out the car. After y'all done argued, she said she was going to walk home. And you shot her and you mocked her and you basically made a clownery out of her saying dance. BITCH?
Come on, cuz.
Wow.
Well, if you heard he said ain't none of that happened.
Okay.
He lied.
Right. Okay.
I guess he lied.
There's too many sources. They all got the same story.
He said her team lied. He said talking about how you know I shot you when you had your back face towards me. He talked about the man said how did you get shot in the foot when you ain't break no bones or tore no ligaments? I was like, bruh, what?
And you know what's so sickening is that the fact that they had to pull this woman's hospital records.
Yeah. We saw the picture.
Like, come on.
The
like,
picture.
Why are y'all so in denial about just he is a maniac?
Yeah.
He needs to get his butt sent back to Canada and nobody needs to support him anymore, period. I don't care how bad this argument was. Not to the point you shoot me while I'm walking away from you. Come on.
Yeah, he definitely canceled. He definitely got canceled.
Yeah, no.
This the biggest cancel. This may be the biggest cancel of 2020.
It was a disappointment because he was really. He
had the biggest. He was having the best 2020.
He was.
And then this happened, and it was like, yo, you're nothing now.
Yeah, no, you're complete garbage now because number one, your music really has no substance. A lot of people supported you because, you sing, you sound good on a couple features, and that you sample songs really well.
A lot of samples.
That's all you're known for sampling stuff, Jacquees Jr.
Oh no!
I mean, and again, I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it because there are a couple songs that I did like by him.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
You're garbage. And you sat here and dropped the album 2 days after we're freaking grieving Breonna Taylor. What happened to her?
Hey, he also put Breonna Taylor in one of his songs. I remember that as well.
I don't like that either. Because to me, you're using it for your profit.
Yeah.
To profit. You're profiting. You had all of really July, because this happened July 12th. You had all of July, all of August, all of September, because we're now about to go in October, to say something, and you drop it 2 days after we done found out about Breonna Taylor. You're garbage, complete garbage. Then you're going back and forth with J.R. Smith talking about I'm from the trenches. Tory, you're from Canada. You're from Canada, Tory.
He 5'3".
You're from Canada and you're 5'3". Please, you don't want no smoke with J.R. Smith. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Yeah, no. So Tory Lanez is garbage.
Bye, Tory.
I unfollowed anybody who has something to say because it's like y'all weren't there, I wasn't there, so that ain't got nothing to do with me. But one thing I do know is that y'all better show some respect to black women in this country because we are tired, we are exhausted, and we are sick of y'all mess.
They tired.
We're sick of it.
They tired, y'all.
Yeah, like we've been tired though. We've been tired. We're tired of being the strong women. We're tired of being the women that get ran over day in and day out. We get put on the back pedestals. We're getting put down by our own men because of the color of our skins, or because we're not easy, or because we don't put up with a lot of stuff. And what happened was Meg was telling him about himself because he got short man syndrome. So I'm sure he was fired up and ready. But that's the thing. That's what losers do. That's what losers do because they are so upset. They feel so defeated. You feel so defeated. You feel so defeated that you had to go shoot this woman as she's walking away from you in a car. You're garbage.
Dang, you know what's crazy? I didn't even hear about the dang dance.
Dance thing. He said
that.
Dance, BITCH. Send him home. Do not have him come back to America no more. Nope.
My man's gonna be doing concerts in Canada from now on.
Well, good. Maybe
he
he need to go to Canada because
he coming here.
And it's crazy because I'm also disappointed just to see how many people are so quiet about this situation. Everybody came out the woodworks for Nick Cannon.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They were trying to support Nick. Yeah.
Nobody said anything about. I mean, you had a couple people, granted, you know, but it's just not enough. Y'all not going hard for Meg at all.
Yeah.
Y'all are not going hard for Meg, and that does not sit well with me because Meg ain't never been in no controversy. She ain't never been in no trouble. She don't be doing all this back and forth ratchet stuff. She's not sleeping around in the industry that we know of. She's not out here. She's spreading positivity and she's being heard. Like, come on now. And this woman done been through a lot. Done lost her mom, her dad, and her grandma.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Come on. So, nah. Tory Lanez is trash.
Dang,
straight up. Straight up.
Messed up, cuz.
And anybody who's supporting that man, please let me know.
Don't let her know.
So I can block you. I'm going to find out.
Don't let her know.
I'm going to find out.
Do not let her know.
But no, seriously. In all actuality, like, I can't believe it. And I think, you know, for you, like, I have so many thoughts. I just hope that Meg is doing better. Obviously, she's killing it. I just saw a video with her and Mary J. Blige kicking it.
She's good.
So she has a lot of support and love around her. I just really hope that they get this situation resolved.
Yeah. And
she can move on from it. And hopefully, whatever the situation was, it really gets brought to light. Yeah, because I'm sick of the he said, she said crap.
Yeah, I'm tired of that too.
I am too.
I just wish the court case would come or whatever, and we just know.
You know, and she didn't say anything because she was trying to protect him.
Yeah,
she wasn't
true.
saying anything for that simple reason. Yeah. It's not that she was lying or that she was guilty of anything. She did this to protect him. Then he got people running their mouth. Yeah. So you brought this on yourself. No. Anyhow, Georgia State football has tested positive. Georgia State football had canceled. They postponed its game against Charlotte due to a positive COVID test. Apparently, the test was read incorrectly. Come on.
The false negatives.
You know, it's crazy because, you know, this is not my first time hearing a story like
exactly.
this.
Yeah,
it's actually a little too common now. And so it makes me wonder how these numbers are spiking up.
Exactly.
Do we know if they're...
Is it real?
You know?
Is it not real?
So now a game was postponed for no reason. There was 4 people, actually, that they said had tested positive. There were 17 people they had came in contact with, on top of a coach who had to quarantine himself because he was in contact with those people, those individuals. So they went ahead and retested them, and they all tested negative. And they even tested the swabs, and they tested negative. So just imagine the anxiety and what's going through these individuals' minds.
Exactly, yeah. These false, if it's the sports thing, you gotta get this tested right with the sports thing, because that could mess up a whole week. That messed up a whole game of football, whole game. And
Charlotte was supposed to be playing North Carolina the weekend prior to.
Yep.
North Carolina didn't have enough players because everybody on the team had tested positive. So this is going to mess a lot of things up. The game has yet to be rescheduled. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen at this point.
No more false negative, bro. Oh my God, bro. They
got to do better
testing or something. hearing about something on the news. They trying to get testing where you can get results in like 15 minutes. I was like, we gonna see how that work out.
I don't know.
Because the quicker they try to get the results, and the Lord knows if the results are gonna be correct. So
I don't trust it. I don't know. I don't trust a lot of funny business going on with this virus right now, because I feel like everybody's just playing with it, like it's just.
Of course, that's why we still here.
Like it's just a little stick or something.
That's why we still here.
And I know that we have to test the waters and see what works and stuff like that, but it's like that type of stuff right there, that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just, they went up the street to go get a COVID test. Like, no, these were like doctors who came in and tested these guys and said that they tested positive. So somebody misread it. That's not okay.
You can't get that wrong.
Yeah,
you
no.
cannot get that wrong.
You can't play around with stuff like that, because then now we have situations like this where games are rescheduled. So y'all buckle up, because there's going to be a lot more.
So much more.
Yeah,
and we just in week? This is week 3 of football?
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Yeah.
We got a whole, the rest of the year, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got spring football. So it's going to be that too.
Yep.
Unless it slow down, but boy.
Yeah.
All right, Nia, please tell me what happened next, because I did not expect this.
So
I did not expect this.
Very, very disturbing story. A woman attempted to kidnap Joe Montana's grandchild. So Hall of Fame quarterback Joe Montana and his wife confronted a home intruder who attempted to kidnap their 9-month-old grandchild. His grandchild was sleeping in a playpen when an unknown woman entered their home. I don't know how she entered the home. I'm not sure if she like posed as like someone, or were they. I don't know. I'm interested to know how she was even let in the home. But anyway, she grabbed the child. She would not let go of the child. His wife, Jennifer Montana, she was able to get the baby out of the woman's arms. The woman ended up fleeing the home, but eventually she was later arrested. So she now faces charges of kidnapping and burglary charges. I just think that this is just... I'm baffled. Like, I couldn't believe the story, because I'm like, what?
It sounds like a movie. I watched a movie similar to this. I can't remember the name of the movie, but the lady tried to the lady that was living in the house was basically pregnant, and it was another lady trying to basically take her child from her. Like the whole movie, like she didn't broke into the house. A couple people came to the house, and then she was claiming, "Oh, this is my granddaughter. I'm just taking care of her." She ended up killing them. She ended up killing her real mom. I was like, dang, bruh. And then at the end, they realized, dang, what happened at the end? I cannot remember what happened oh yeah, the lady ended up dying.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Because the only reason she was coming for the lady that was pregnant was because a couple months ago, the lady was pregnant, and she had gotten in a car accident.
Oh my god! Yeah. This is a really dark movie.
Yeah.
Was this a Lifetime movie? Because that's what
no. I can't remember the name of the movie, but it was crazy. It was crazy.
That's dark. Yeah, I'm interested to know how she was let in the home. I'm assuming she must have posed as...
She had to. That's what it had to be. She probably posed as somebody, as the maid or something.
There's just no way, and you didn't think this through, because you were just gonna pick up the baby. Yeah. That's why I'm like, I wonder if she was a woman that had already been in the home before. True. Because how did you even know that he had the 9-month-old grandchild? You know, how did you know that that's where the baby was gonna be? So the story is developing.
Watch who y'all hang out with.
Yeah.
Watch who y'all bring to your house.
Yeah.
All that.
The story is developing, so we should learn more in the next following weeks as to what was the story, but I'm so happy and thankful that the child was not harmed.
Good. Yeah.
And that the baby is fine, and I'm happy that they were there to make sure that the baby didn't get taken away, because that would have been really tragic. Last story of the day: Michael Jackson's cousin is trying to sell his last IV drip. What the heck? Michael Jackson's cousin, Marsha Stewart, claims to have his last IV drip. She took it from his bedroom shortly before his death. The auction house is looking to get it at least $2,000 and $2,500 for the IV drip. You're selling this for $2,500.
IV drip.
That's 11 years old.
Not a glove. Not the shoes. Not the pants. The hats. Not even the strand of hair. We're talking about the IV drip.
That's 11 years old.
The IV drip.
He died in 2009.
Why do you have IV drip?
People are weird. It's flat out disgusting, and the fact that she kept it for 11 years after his death.
That junk probably done changed all types of colors, and it probably smell. And
I know. I think I had read that it still had like blood on it. I just think it's odd that the police did not collect the IV as evidence at the scene because he died in his home.
He did.
So it did say that she collected it shortly before his death. I don't know. Really weird story.
That's crazy. That should go on my strange addictions or something like that. Cause this ain't IV drip
for $2,000.
For $2,000,
you could have just
not a strand of hair, not the strand.
It's not good.
But
she was able
a toenail.
She was able to take it. She was able to take it. Before he died, and she's kept it for 11 years.
Not an ash. Yeah. IV drip.
Disgusting. Very strange. Very sick. All right, y'all. Anyways, we are about to wrap up. You gotta be kidding me. Stay tuned. We're about to wrap up episode 18.
Let's go, y'all. All right, guys. That is the end of episode 18. A lot of good stuff this week. Cannot wait to see how some of these games play out. Can't wait to see if the Falcons win. Hopefully when we come back, the Falcons have either won a game or two fired Dan Quinn. one of them two gotta happen.
Yeah, I mean one or two things is gonna happen for sure.
Two gotta happen.
I don't know what exactly is gonna happen because they're very unpredictable.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We gonna see. We have a lot to talk about next week. But before we go, I do have a discussion that Malik Brown does not like pickles on his sandwich. So we are going to do a poll on Twitter and Instagram. And I just want to know, do you guys like pickles on your sandwich?
I guarantee you.
I mean, but you're saying like y'all can't take pickles off of your sandwich. Like I don't understand why y'all don't like pickles on your sandwich.
Let's do this. If most of the people say that they eat pickles on their sandwich, I will get a sandwich and I will put extra pickles on it.
Why would you do that to yourself? If you don't like it, I mean,
it's a deal. It's a bet.
Because that's like telling me like, hey, no, don't do that to yourself.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm almost positive. You don't like pickles on your sandwich. You just don't like pickles on your sandwich. I don't know why.
But
so you don't like pickles like altogether?
I haven't had a pickle in a minute. Now I don't have a problem with eating them by themselves. So you don't eat pickles by themselves?
I do.
I don't eat them. I don't eat them like that. I don't eat them like that though. Like I would eat it, but I'm not putting it on my sandwich though. Why would I do that? Why would I want that nasty juice on my sandwich? Why would I want to eat a pickle? Why would I want to do that?
Okay.
Why would I put a pickle on my beautiful, wonderful Chick-fil-A sandwich?
That adds even more to it.
What does it add? What is it adding? What is so good about a pickle on a sandwich that y'all just enjoy? There's nothing good about a pickle.
I can't believe it.
Every time I see a pickle on my sandwich, I take it off. Every time. I don't even like pickles on my sub sandwiches. No, you're the nasty one. It's not me. No, you're not going to look at me like that. You are not going to look at me like that.
No, because I saw this on Twitter and I was just like, why don't y'all like pickles on your sandwich? Like, okay. Anyways, we're going to wrap this up. Malik does not like pickles on his sandwich. Y'all let us know if you like pickles on your sandwich or not on your sandwich. I can see if you didn't like pickles. That's a different story. But the fact that you eat pickles and you don't like pickles on your sandwich is
okay,
like...
when I said I eat pickles, I would eat a pickle. I don't eat pickles.
Okay. I don't eat pickles like that either. I eat them here and there, but I always like put pickles on my sandwich. Like,
you're nasty.
Okay. Okay. Let me find out you like pickles and you be hiding them under your tongue.
Oh, like old dude on SpongeBob.
Anyways, y'all, it is episode 18. Thank you guys for tuning in. Y'all already know the drill. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at In The Clutch Pod. Tweet us, talk to us, interact with us. We will interact back with you. If you haven't already, make sure you check in. Catch up on the episodes. You can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us on Spotify, Anchor, freaking Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio. You can listen to us anywhere. Tune in, Apple Podcasts, all that good stuff. But
we popping.
Anyways, we are closing it out. I love pickles on my sandwich, just so you know. But you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Nia on Air. For my personal, I am Nia Simone, and I am checking out.
You are nasty. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at _Malik ATL.
Who is this guy?
I need new co-host.
Okay, see, that's what you get. You knocked yourself out with the microphone. God don't like ugly. Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all next week.
See y'all.